Howdy once again, Demon from the Drum and Bowl TCG here. What is up, man? It's been a while. That's because I've been doing job stuff and it's been getting in the way of life. But I'm gonna say that I got my test decks for the intro battle decks like a week ago. So I've been playing this game nonstop for like a couple days. I really like it. I've been doing some tweaks on some cards because when you just think of cards in your head, sometimes it doesn't come out right when it actually works. So I put it on Instagram. I was like, hey guys, you want to like check out this, should I make this video? And some of you guys were like, yeah, so I'm doing it now. So let's bring it up through the first one. Kangjae. This guy is the bane of my existence. As is right now. My gosh, was this a pain in the butt. So it reads, it's a 2 attack or 2 mana. All of your other pages on the board have +1 attack, no more than 3 while Kangjae is in play. When I made this card, I was basically just trying to rip off Hearthstone with the Raid Leader, I believe it's called. It's basically just the same thing, except I didn't factor in the fact of I only have 3 mana to play with, and Hearthstone has 10 mana to play with. So a 2 mana card in my game is more like 8 mana card in Hearthstone. So I had to kick it down because my gosh, it is such a beast, and it just breaks the game. It's not fun to play around or play against. It's fun to play with, but it's not fun to play against. So I bumped it down to a 0 mana card, and this taught me a valuable lesson of my own game. 2 attack, 2 mana cards are the pinnacle of what you want in a deck. So that means I'm gonna have to knock down some 2s to make them like a little worse, because they're basically, you know, your go-to card. If you have a 2 in your hand, you're more likely gonna play it. It's amazing. But I knocked it down to during your battle phase, adjacent friendly pages have +1 attack and no more than 3. So it doesn't have just always +1 for everything, even if the other guys die, just always +1. It has during your own battle phase, that is it. And you know, it's still really good. Like, you get 2 Kangjaes right next to each other. It's fantastic. Hopefully I rambled on enough. Let's go to the next one. Creepy Clown. So this card, as is right here, Creepy Clown, 1 mana, Hermit ability. Both players subtract -5 points from the point goals, and then when it dies, return all pages on the board to their owner's hands. This has been same exact text, same everything, even before the game was called Drawing Board. It was called Cyborgs and Dragons. It was a completely different game. The only like major game mechanics are the same, is that you only can play 2 cards in the You only can play 2 cards in a turn. So this has been in the game since before it was a game, man. It's really not that broken. The only reason why I changed it, Spirit, subtract -3 points from your own point goal, and then when it dies, subtract 3 points from your opponent's point goal, is because before, when it died, return all pages on the board to your owner's hands, it didn't fit the intro deck theme at all with what I wanted to do. Like, when you played it, it's just like it doesn't help you, it helps your opponent completely. But now it's more of a very technical card. You have a game plan when you play it. Before, it was just kind of there, and you know, I like it now completely way better. Also, you can play 2 of them in the same turn, so that's pretty nuts. Also, this is an amazing turn 1 play. I did a test game and I put this out turn 1, and it's fantastic, especially with the new rules. So now, Rotting Lamb. This card went through a lot of, not like a lot of stages or a lot of changes. I just didn't know what I wanted the card to be. I had a card art and I had a name, and I wanted to be on theme. I just didn't want it to be, because like, it's very specific looking and it's a really cool card. I wanted it to be on theme, just like I just said. So I want it to be like a sacrificial lamb, so that's why I made it like this page can only be sacrificed, and when you do, gain +1 point for every 3 turns. This page is in the garbage. So like, I did some test games that really wasn't doing much. It was, you know, it's totally fine. It just sits in your garbage, and then you just rack up points accumulatively just throughout the game. which is kind of a cool idea, until I played one game where I didn't need to play anything because I'd rather just rack up the points since I was only 2 points away from winning. So I'd rather just wait 6 turns to gain 2 points and then to risk my opponent to win. And guess what? That's not fun for my game. It's not fun to play. It wasn't fun to play against for sure, because you just know you're losing and you have to wait 6 turns to lose. So that's why I changed it to a way more fun ability. When it dies, the top page of a sketchbook comes to play. And guess what, guys? This is a game changer, especially a deck building challenge to like get the perfect ratio of cards that work well with this, because it's 0 mana, so like you're giving your opponent like a huge tempo swing. But you know, when it dies, it can't, because it can't attack. when they kill it, something comes into play. Who knows what it is? You don't even know. It's so great. Since it comes into play, I had to specify that negate all spirits as hermit effects from the new page. So what basically that means, when the new page comes into play, if it has a spirit or hermit effect, it doesn't happen. You're not playing it from your hand, so it doesn't, it doesn't work. But what does work is when another trashed card dies. So you're perfect. What you want is a rotting lamb into a rotting lamb, and then something else that just, like a board clear or something when it dies. It's so great. I love the new design. I just love it. Cool. So the next one, Greedy Pirate. This card. This card, I love the art. I had the name. Again, I want it to be on theme because I like cards that are on theme with the art or the name with their ability. There's some cards in my game that don't do that, but just because it's a necessity and it has to. I've even like horseshoed name themes into an ability that I had to have in the game. But Greedy Pirate is 1 attack. When this page attacks, gain +1 to your opponent goal. And again, this isn't that bad of an effect. It's not too broken, except I played like a few games and it got out of control. It was very unfun. So I changed it to when this page can attack the first turn and it is played, because in my game has Summoning Sickness now. Before there was no Summoning Sickness, now there is Summoning Sickness. Because I wanted the pirate theme, I was thinking Hearthstone, and I was like, yeah, charge makes sense for like a pirate. Then I played 1 turn of this card with combo with the artist's ability, and my god, that broke the entire game just in 1 turn. So I had to change it one more time to whenever this page attacks, draw 1 page from your sketchbook. It keeps it on theme, like you're drawing more pages. It's a Greedy Pirate. And also drawing pages in my game and with the new rules is a liability and also a gain. Yeah, like I can't wait to show you the new rules. So this one is a really great early game, but then if you're drawing too much cards, then you do not want to attack with it, which is kind of cool. So thank you guys for checking out these cards with me. Spoiler cards, because the game is coming out this year, hopefully this summer. I was hoping to get it done in a month, but I got to do deck art, and I legit have no clue what to make it. So again, thank you. Subscribe if you want to the Drawing Board TCG for more videos. Also, so yeah, thank you so much, man. Just have a great and beautiful week.